I'm Brad Cooper and welcome to another edition of Choice Cuts. Well, a campaign urging Australians to eat less meat proves that some people truly do have more dollars than cents, with a reported $60,000 already pledged to the cause. Meat-free week, a concept that has gained some traction overseas in recent years, will unfortunately make its debut here from March 18 to 24, encouraging people to give up meat for 7 days. As a statement from these misguided crusaders reveals, the 7-day challenge aims to raise awareness of factory farming and to reduce meat consumption in the long term in a bid to end the alleged suffering of animals who are, and I quote, disregarded in the pursuit of profit, end quote. The majority of the funds raised go to my old friends Voiceless, who wasted no time in climbing into me last week after I called them a pro-vegan organisation opposed to producing food from animals. Their communications manager Elise Burgess sent me an email saying that Voiceless is not prescriptive when it comes to eating meat or going vegetarian or vegan. Rather, it aims to equip people with the information necessary to make informed decisions about their own lifestyle. Well, given that Voiceless is prepared to pursue its own profit from a campaign aimed at discouraging people from eating meat, peddling misinformation, sucking in the gullible and misinformed, and undermining free enterprise, it's not difficult to see which lifestyle it prefers. If this organisation was genuine in providing balanced information, it would reject Meat-Free Week and get out onto some farms, if any farmers would have them inside the gate, and see first-class primary production for themselves, preferably outside a 200-kilometre radius of Sydney. But that's not what this game is about. The tactic here is to out-extreme all the other extremists in the animal liberationist asylum and make the biggest noise with a cause and a cash can to rattle. We see the same thing with PETA, and we've also seen it recently with the RSPCA's on-again, off-again call to ban sale yards. While I'm loath to give them any more publicity, I've reported on several occasions the direct connection our current federal Labor government has to Voiceless and the danger such affiliations with ideological zealotry poses to public policy, especially in the primary production space, where the management of animals is concerned. Let's add up the connections so far. We have Foreign Affairs Minister Bob Carr and former Treasury Secretary turned key PM advisor, now ASX board member Ken Henry, who are both high-profile members of this organisation. Recently, we've seen the appointment of outspoken live export critic Kelvin Thompson to the role of Parliamentary Secretary for Trade. In the latest development, we have the Gillard Government's plan for an animal welfare office. Exactly what this office will do is anyone's guess. Presumably, it's going to go after the easy targets by tying up more primary producers in red tape and regulating live exporters out of business, but going softer on the harder targets like inner-city pet owners who leave their dogs in locked cars while at the suburban shopping centre. As opposition spokesman John Cobb says, the office is a stunt and it has nothing to do with animal welfare, but everything about preserving the government's own hide with disillusioned Labor voters and outflanking the Greens on the policies of extremism rather than reason. Primary producers must be counting down their sleeps to September 14, when Julia Gillard and her Labor team are truly voiceless in the political wilderness once again. And if you want to see the best in beef production, take a look at this week. Last week I was out at Maydan Feedlot with rugby league great Shane Webcke, and we shot a series of videos to promote the upcoming Pacific beef feedback trial. So plenty of great viewing there. Take a look, and I'll see you next week at Choice Cuts.